Every emotion, every breath, every whispered thought carried untapped power, energy you could see, shape, focus. What if the secret to mastering life didn't lie in books or tools, but in your own energetic essence? Today, Lightworkers, we begin your true initiation into energy control, the very foundation of spiritual alchemy. Everything is energy. This isn't poetic fluff. It's ancient truth confirmed by modern science. Behind every physical form is vibration. Behind every vibration is frequency. Behind every frequency is consciousness, your own included. In Hermetic philosophy, this is the principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Your thoughts vibrate, your emotions vibrate. Your intentions are waves sent out in the vast ocean of existence. Energy is the unseen currency of the universe. It's the thread that connects your breath to the stars, your emotions to the earth, your heartbeat to the entire cosmos. Across cultures, this force has many names. Prana, in Vedic teachings, the breath of life that flows through the nadis and chakras. Ki, also known as Chi, in Taoist systems, the life force flowing through meridians. Rek, in Kabbalah, the spirit wind. Ka and Ba, the Egyptian dual soul energies. Spiritus Mondai, the breath of the world soul in alchemical text. Vital energy, even in modern terms, we feel when it's high or depleted. This energy isn't something external, it is you. It flows through you, responds to your attention, and changes with your state of being. You are both the channel and the conductor. You are the alchemist and the element. Think about a moment of joy. You felt light, alive, glowing. Now remember a moment of sorrow. You felt heavy, drained, dim. That is energy in motion. That is energy being shaped by your consciousness. The first lesson in energy control isn't about technique, it's about awareness. You must begin to live as if energy is real, because it is. Look around you. That awkward silence between people, that feeling of peace in sacred spaces, the tingling on your skin during a storm. These are not coincidences, they are energetic events. There is a rule where attention goes, energy flows. Focus your thoughts and you shape reality. Scatter your thoughts and your power leaks away. Energy control begins with reclaiming focus, stillness, and inner space. So now, as we step deeper, ask yourself, am I aware of what I radiate? Am I choosing where my energy goes? Am I open to feel the invisible world around me? If the answer is yes, you are ready to begin. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your breath. Feel the air brushing your skin. Feel your heart beating. That is energy. Subtle, quiet, eternal. In ancient Hermetic, Taoist, and Egyptian initiations, the very first initiation wasn't about power, it was about perception. Before the magician could command the elements, they had to first learn the sense, the subtle life force moving through and around them. You are not different. Why can't most people feel energy? Because they are numb. Modern life trains us to numb out everything. We walk through noise without listening. We breathe shallow, ignoring the rhythm of life. We tense our bodies and rush our minds. But energy is not loud. It doesn't shout. It whispers. It ripples through stillness. It stirs gently through emotion. It reveals itself not through force, but through feeling. To feel your energy, you must become soft again. There are awareness practices that can open you to energy. They are not tricks, they are doorways. We have stillness meditation. Sit, breathe, let thoughts pass. Begin to feel what lies beneath the noise. Palms up sensitivity exercise. Rub your palms together, then hold them apart. Slowly bring them closer. That magnetic pull, that tingling, that energy. Body scan. Close your eyes. Mentally scan your body from head to toe. Where does it feel alive? Where is the tightness? Your body is speaking. Energy sensing in nature. Place your hand near a tree trunk or a flowing stream. With quiet presence, many feel a warm pulse or silent vibration. Don't judge, just sense. Feeling energy is like tuning an ancient radio. Most people have static. You are learning to hear the music of the universe. Emotions are energy. Yes, every emotion is energy in motion. When you are joyful, your energy expands outward, your aura glows. When you are afraid, it contracts, pulling inward, shielding itself. If you want to feel energy clearly, you must also become aware of the emotional waters you live in. What are you feeling right now? How does it sit in your body? Your body is an ancient temple. Your breath is its priest. Your awareness is the key. Now, let us move to the inner sheets. This stage isn't flashy. It won't impress your friends, but this is where masters are made. Feeling your energy opens the path to control, and control opens the door to transformation. So now, as the world grows quiet, place your palms over your heart. Breathe deep and listen because your energy is speaking. Are you finally ready to feel it? We now enter the sacred domain of cultivation, the forgotten art of tending to your life force as one would a sacred fire. The ancients knew that energy is not something you feel, it is something you grow, like tending a divine flame in a temple, your daily breath, your posture, your mind. These are the logs you feed the fire of your soul. In both Eastern and Western traditions, breath is the gateway to vital energy. The Taoists called it Q, the Indians prana, the amethyst. They understood it as the animating fire, the spirituals. Every inhale is a choice, every exhale a release. Try this now. Inhale deeply as if you're drawing golden light into your belly. Hold it for 4 seconds. Feel the energy expand. Exhale slowly, like fog rising from a sacred pool. Do this 10 times with intention. You are no longer breathing air, you are charging. What happens to this energy? It doesn't just vanish, it settles, it stores, it anchors. Your lower dantian, finger below your navel, is considered the battery of your body in theories and pneumatic systems. Imagine it like a glowing sun in your belly. Every breath, every calm moment, every act of stillness charges this reservoir. When your lower dantian is full, you feel grounded but light, calm but powerful, present and alive. This is the energetic foundation from which true power is born. Once cultivated, energy becomes a living river you can guide. Microcosmic orbit. Visualize energy flowing from your perineum, up your spine, over your head, down your face, chest, and back to your belly. A divine loop. Palm projection. Bring awareness to your hands. Build pressure. Then, visualize energy flowing from your dantian to your palms as light or warmth. Chakra flow. Feel each chakra as a wheel. Rate your breath and attention to each point from root to crown. These are not fantasies, they are maps, and your awareness is the compass. In energy, balance is key. This is sacred work. If you cultivate too quickly without grounding, you may feel dizzy, irritable, unstable. If you cultivate with ego, you feed the shadow instead of the soul. But if you do this with reverence as a daily practice of love and presence, you become a vessel of living light. You are the temple, you are the priest, you are the flame. Your life force is yours to tend. So breathe, feel, guide. You are no longer waiting for power, you are becoming it. You've breathed life into your energy. You've stored it. You've begun to guide it. Now, the sacred path turns inward. to the seat of mastery, the place where mind, body, and spirit no longer battle, but merge into one harmonious instrument. This is the true beginning of alchemy, not the turning of lead to gold, but the turning of chaos to clarity within. Our mind is a silent architect. The mind is the first temple. It is really quiet. Thoughts swarm like flies. Fears rise like waves. Yet beneath that noise, there is stillness. Not silence, but presence. Your thoughts shape your energy. If your mind is cluttered, your energy is scattered. Start small. Notice one thought. Detach from it. Let it pass like a cloud drifting over the sun. You are not your thoughts, you are the awareness, watching them. When the mind is clear, energy flows like a perfect stream. Your body is a sacred vessel. The body is a cup. How you sit, stand, move. Not just posture, it's a ritual. Every gesture can become sacred. Stand barefoot on the earth, feel gravity pull down, and life force rise up. Line your spine like a golden pillar of light. Tension blocks energy, relaxation invites it. Even when still, your body speaks. In fact, stillness is the body's highest language of control. The master is calm not because nothing moves, but because everything within is aligned. Your spirit, the eternal flame, it's the spark that watches both mind and body, the observer behind your eyes, the silent knower that whispers in dreams. To align with spirit is to remember you are not the energy, you are the wielder of it. All control begins here. When you surrender to your higher self, call it God, call it source, call it the monad. It is the thread connecting all things, and you're already connected. The trial compass entails the mind, body, and the spirit. Each one a compass point. Together, they create a map of mastery. When aligned, your energy obeys your tension, your thoughts support your growth. Your body becomes a channel, not a cage. Your spirit is free to arise. This is why the amatist, the theorist, the yogis all taught discipline not as control, but as alignment, as within, so without, as above, so below. As the inner world harmonizes, the outer world reflects. This is not poetry, this is the physics of the soul. Now you begin to walk as the adepts did, not chasing power, but embodying it, not forcing energy, but flowing with it. You don't command the current, you become the river. We've tuned the mind, aligned the body, awakened the spirit, but now we begin to map the invisible anatomy of your soul, the subtle body. What do you mean by the subtle body? Behind your physical form is a luminous web, an energy matrix as real as your bones, but finer than air. You may know it as ki in Chinese medicine, prana in Indian yogic systems, vital force in hermetic science, or whatever the name. It is the energetic twin of your physical self. It's the you that doesn't die, the blueprint that came before flesh and continues after it. The layers of the subtle body are etheric body, which is the closest to the physical. It interlocks with your nerves, blood, and organs. This is where energy healing, acupuncture, and magnetism operates. The second layer, which is emotional body, this is where feelings live. Every intense emotion, love, anger, grief, ripples here. Trauma not the astral, joy clears it. We have the mental body, not just thoughts, but the structure of thinking. Patterns, beliefs, and imaginations reside here. A chaotic mental body equals chaotic life. We also have the causal or spiritual body. This is the seed of your soul. It carries memory across lifetimes. It is you before you had a name. Each layer vibrates higher than the last. Each one influences the physical body more than we realize. All traditions speak of energy centers, the chakras of India, the sephiroths of the Kabbalists, the planets of the Amethyst. These are gateways of consciousness, not just spinning light, but intersections where spirit meets biology. When blocked, we feel heavy. When open, life flows. Running through your subtle body are energy channels, nadis, which is a yogic path of prana, meridians, which is the Chinese energy highways, ley lines of the inner world. They all mirror the body of the earth. Where rivers carry water, so too your nadis carry light. They meet at orbs, your chakras, and they link heaven to earth inside you. What can you practice to feel the subtle body? Remember, the subtle body is subtle but not unreachable. You can feel it in the tingle when you meditate, weightless calm after breath work, the inner heat of focused intention. You've already felt it, maybe as goosebumps during deep truth. That wasn't your skin, that was your energy reacting. We have to map the invisible because you can't master what you can't feel. You can't heal what you don't know exists. You can't guide energy if you don't know its roads. Amathisists knew this, so did the Egyptians, Tibetans, Druids, or Mystics of old. They didn't guess at energy, they mapped it. So must you. Know thyself and you know the gods. In the next part, we move from maps to movement. You will learn how to raise, circulate, and direct energy through this invisible temple. Now that you know you are more than matter, it's time to become light in motion. So far, we have uncovered the silent source within you, the architecture of your subtle self, the fields that breathe when you breathe. Now it's time to raise the current, to become not just a vessel of energy, but its master. Why do we have to circulate energy? Energy stagnates when left idle. It pulls, it clogs, it decays. But when guided, it transforms you. It awakens dormant centers. It expands your perception. It ignites creative fire. It heals you from within. The ancients knew this. When you raise the current, you raise the self. We have three currents, which is upward, downward, and circular. Talking of the upward flow, which is the Kundalini or the solar force, is the fire of transmutation. It rises from the base, root chakra, illuminating each center like candles on a path. It is dangerous if forced, but sacred when respected. Downward flow, which is lunar or grounding force, is a cool light of form. It descends from the crown, anchoring divine impressions into the body. Microcosmic orbit, which is the hermetic circle, the energy wheel that cycles from base to crown and back, regulating your field like a divine pump. Balance is mastery, not just rising, but circulating. Let's talk about the core practices used across mystical traditions. Breath and visualization, which is the hermetic breath. Breath is a carrier of force. Inhale. Imagine golden light rising from your spine. Hold. Feel it accumulate like a cold serpent of light. Exhale. Circulate the energy during the front of the body. Repeat as a cycle. Spine up, front down, forming the orbit. Breath guides, mind molds, will moves. We have the root lock, known as the Mula Bandha. This ancient yogic lock prevents energy leakage at the base. Clench gently the perineum. Imagine sealing the chondron. Use this during your practice to build internal heat. Spinal awareness of the hermetic staff. The spine is the wand of this magician. As you sit straight and still, visualize a golden rod of light. Energy spiraling up like DNA, each vertebra awakening like runes. This trains the inner channel for higher energy flow. The fourth core practice is chakra pulsing and spiral expansion. At each major center, pulse light into it using breath. Spin it clockwise, that is masculine, then counterclockwise, which is feminine. Feel each center bloom like a lotus, responding to your attention. From base to crown, you are igniting the seven suns. The fifth one is a flame in the heart. Once the current begins flowing, converge your awareness into your chest. Visualize a flame, quiet, radiant, and eternal. Let all energy spiral into it, forming an inner sun. From this heart, sun radiates light outward. This is how you stabilize power with compassion, so you don't burn but illuminate. But take note, never force energy upward with aggression. If you feel light-headed, stop and ground. Energy must rise with consciousness, not ambition. The Hermetic way is balanced, conscious, intelligent. We're not here to explode with power. We're here to rise in harmony with soul and cosmos. He who commands breath commands the world. In this last segment, we move to the integration of all. How do we live as energy beings in a chaotic world? How do we make this sacred power a way of life? You've now tasted the sacred, the whisper of stillness, the rhythm of breath, the electricity of being alive. But the final step is the most vital. Can you bring this light into your daily life? Energy mastery is not a ritual, it's a lifestyle. The initiate becomes the adept, not when they control energy in meditation, but when they embody it while walking through chaos, facing challenges, loving deeply, choosing truth under pressure. Your temple is no longer a quiet room, it's everywhere you walk. The 5 keys to living the light daily are breath, awareness, emotion. Turn breath into a sacred anchor. When anxious, return to breath. When distracted, return to breath. When unsure, return to breath. Let breath become the bridge between energy and life. Energetic integrity. Protect your field like a guardian. Don't overexpose your energy to chaotic environments. Cleanse regularly with light, salt, or nature. Walk away from what drains you unapologetically. Let alignment be your protection. Intuitive living. Once your inner current flows, you will begin to feel the pull. Trust the gut urge. Follow the inner yes or no. Let synchronicity speak louder than logic. The adept listens to the energy behind the movement, not just the moment itself. The fourth one is sacred action. Every act becomes a ritual when done with presence. Drinking water is energy blessing. Walking is a grounding ritual. Speaking truth is a truth chakra alignment. Walking is an alchemy of intention. You become a living aromatic temple. The last but not the least is a silent service. Your light is not just for you. Radiate softly. Offer healing silently. Think peace into tense spaces. Hold compassion when others collapse. Let your frequency be your revolution. It's not about being superhuman, it's about being fully human, aligned, aware, and alive. The final teaching: energy is responsibility. The more power you hold, the gentler you must become. Not weak, but wise. You came to this knowledge not by accident. You were called, whispered to, pulled into remembrance. You're not just a student of energy, you're a keeper of light. Now rise and walk the world, not as one seeking power, but as one who has become it. If this journey moved you, share it not just with others, but live it boldly in your being. And remember, the light you master is the light that changes the world. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.